goodness, what a day. Yesterday was quiet and not exciting. Well, today, come on. Today has been very exciting. Jeez. The neighbour's got some sort of machinery going too. Goodness gracious. So, the hot water died. I tried to fix it. This might come as a shock to you. I'm not very good at plumbing, whatever. So I had to call somebody in to do it. Struggling to find someone who could actually get it done, like today. Because the way I did it, basically turned off the water for the house. Among work, trying to juggle this. And then Hannah's had a day of appointments and all sorts, and the range hood died on the kitchen a couple of days ago. I think we talked about that in the vlog. So we decided we would try and, while she's out there, she'd go and get a new range hood. Well, she did, and she's just FaceTimed me going, it's not fitting in the boot. So, goodness gracious me. So we're trying to figure out what to do. I said, look, just unpack it, pack it into the boot, like unpacked, and drive carefully. And we'll sort it when we get home. Oh, what a day. Just busy. This weekend is going to be busy. I've got to mow. I've got a mower that I borrowed from Dad, because my mower's got a broken belt and it's just not coping with this yard. So Dad's got a slightly bigger and far more powerful mower that I've borrowed. I've got to try and, oh man, this gate. I've got to try and lift up this gate. I've got to try and take off everything that I've done so far. Actually, probably not everything, probably just the bottom. There's one screw that I might even be able to reuse. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. Let me just shut the gate when I'm thinking. Because now we're going to manually shut the gate. You good? You got it? Good, alright. So here's the thing. Here, it's just low enough. Here it's a bit high, and I'm a little bit nervous about this, but I deliberately haven't finished putting this part in because I knew it was a bit too low. So, I'm thinking this screw that I've put in will go... Wait, what? No, that's right. To 3. This will now go through the bottom hole here, and I'm going to raise it by 6 inches. Now this is bolted in here, and it should be able to just go down 6 inches to there. I might have to bend some of this out, but oh, here's what it is. Just a day and a half, man. Just a day and a half. I'm also, what am I at? 7,300 steps. Goodness gracious me. It's been busy. I might take my my lunch break soon and punch myself up to above 9,000 steps for the day. I had my lunch. I'm doing OMAD, 1 meal a day. So I had a chicken breast and some of that rice dish that I made. I don't know if I talked about that. It's like an accidental. I started just putting stuff in the Instant Pot and figured I'd figure out what it was as I went. Came out as this nice Middle Eastern rice, which was very nice. So I had a bit of that. Then I had like half a cucumber, whole tomato, a bunch of kale, and I think I skipped out on the lettuce because I was like, bugger it, that'll do for now. What a day. What a day. I'm also looking, okay, this is the other thing. When I was traveling internationally, which I don't think I'll be able to get out of, oh my goodness. Hang on, now I get another phone calls. Hang on, I'm vlogging, what's up?
You are not allowed to have any criticisms about how I got this into the car.
You didn't?
There is broken bits of styrofoam, the box is shoved.
As long as it's not broken bits of the actual thing, that's fine. Oh
No,
my
it
God.
shouldn't be.
All is okay, she's okay. She just had another call come in. So, traveling internationally, I'm going to have to get a laptop that can cope. We'll just have some water. Because my beautiful machine that I love dearly, this 2020, maybe 2021 MacBook Air is working, but not well. It's got the basic M1, it's got 8 gig of RAM, and now that Apple's putting liquid glass into everything, it's struggling just rendering the windows. Not the, you know what I mean. So, I have been looking into options. You know, if I want something that's decently powerful while I'm interstate, particularly for, you know, video editing and that sort of thing, I could look at a MacBook Pro, but then they're like, you know, $2,500 for the base model, and the base model will very soon have similar storage and memory issues. Or, you know, I can upgrade it to something that has like a terabyte drive, and, you know, but then I'm looking at, oh, it's just expensive. So, a lot of people, I've never been this person, a lot of people are swearing by the older MacBooks. And not too older, like literally the first Apple Silicon one. So the M1 Pro MacBook Pro. So I found one decently spec'd. It's got a terabyte drive. I think the current MacBook's got a quarter terabyte. It's got 32 gig of RAM. Current MacBook has 8. So it's 4 times storage, 4 times memory. And then it's got the M1 Pro chip instead of the base M1. And the best part, I can pick this thing up for about $1,300, which is equivalent to like a modern day MacBook Air. So I think value for money, it makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Longevity, we'll see. I think I can't look. I've been blown away impressed at the M1 through M4, M5 series so far. Just unbelievably. Dude, look at this. Oh, I'm gonna try one. See if they're ready yet. Almost. Far out. So look, when Apple moved to an ARM architecture, which is the M1, you're gonna stick with me. I know we're homesteading, but today we're talking computers. When Apple moved to the ARM architecture, massive performance boosts, massive battery life and energy efficiency boosts. Big step. Since then, every step has been big. I'm not going to deny that, but the first big step was a massive step. So, like for most people like me, who, now that I don't build my entire personality around having the latest and greatest tech for the sake of it, someone like me who just needs a good computer, this thing will probably do fine. So I think that's the way to go. I think that's the way to go. I'm always nervous about buying secondhand though, because like, if you buy new, you know the history, you know, you can take it to Apple if you got any issues. It's usually within warranty. This is a 5-year-old computer, so no more warranty. And it's a question of how much longer will the board go for before it dies as well. That's a whole other thing. Man. I'm just tired of things taking up space in my brain though. Maybe I just pull the trigger and go, right, done. No more questions, no more problems, done. That's probably what I'll do. Anyway, more laps. Goodbye.
Hello all, it is us. Hannah and Charlie. The happiest boy right now. He's there. Oh goodness. I just thought I'd pop the camera on because I haven't filmed all day. And give you an update of how our day went. I had some appointments out near. Should we there? Should we get a better angle? Yes. So I had an appointment out near Brisbane. I had 2 appointments actually. And so Charlie got to spend some time with his Grammy while Mummy had her back looked at and her teeth looked at. And it actually was a really lovely, pleasant day. Charlie slept the entire drive there of his own volition. Yeah, and then he was still good for Grammy. He didn't even make a noise for my first appointment. And then on the second one, he's just in front of the camera. It's Charlie. And then for the second one, yeah, he had a bit of a feed, had his nappy done, and was just happy again. He got some Hot Wheels from Grammy, which he loved. He ate the packet, so she had to buy them, as is Tim's excuse. Yeah, it was a really good day. And then Tim just goes, oh, our range hood is broken. So can you pop to Bunnings and just pick up one? I'm sure they've got one that's just 90 centimetres, will be fine. So I drive to Bunnings. Charlie is about, by the time I get there, overtired by about an hour. He should have napped, which would have been perfect if I was driving home because he would have fallen asleep straight in the car. And then I'm walking up and down the aisles trying to figure out where these are. I had to ask for help, and he pointed them out, and he said, look, there's really not a lot of stock kept on hand. Hold on. Did you have something to say? Yeah, he was saying there's not a lot of stock kept on hand, so you kind of, if you want something specific, you might have to special order it in. Ignore the giraffe looking very suspicious back there. Found one in the entire rows that was 90 centimetres, and there was only one item of it, so they'd sold out of the rest of them. So I had to get it from like 3 stacks up. This very sweet man offered to help. By that point I already got it down, so like, is what it is. He didn't even work there. He was just a customer who saw me struggling. Like, what a good guy. Anyway, finally got checked out, got to the car, finally got Charlie in the car. He was starting to crack it. You would never, this boy would never crack it. You never crack it. And then realised that with a baby seat in the car, there was nowhere for the range hood to go. The entire box was almost 1 metre long and was 5 centimetres off fitting in the boot and 10 centimetres off sitting in the middle. If Charlie's seat wasn't there, it would have fit easily. And so I called Tim 15 times and he wasn't answering. Because at this exact same time, Tim was at home dealing with the fact that we had no hot water. So we had a plumber out, an emergency plumber trying to fix that so that we can actually shower tonight. So I'm calling Tim, he's not answering. I'm calling my mum because I know she works around the corner being like, have you finished work? Do you think you can cover this in your car? I'm stressing. Charlie's crying at the lot. He's like, I would never cry. You would never cry. And mum's like, look, try Tim one more time. If you need to, they can put it on hold and we'll come get it. I tried Tim 3 more times. And eventually he calls me back and goes, have you tried taking it out of the box? And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, have you tried taking it out of the box? So I took the range hood out of the box. I took the exhaust out of the box, the tubing. That shoved in the back. I then broke up the styrofoam and the cardboard and shoved that next to Charlie, which kept him quiet for a second because he could smack something new next to his, like he was sitting in his car seat and was going, all our groceries that I had also got, I had to shove in the footwell of the front passenger seat. And we eventually got home 2 hours later than I expected to. Oh, I almost forgot. While I was unpacking the back of the car, Charlie's trying to stand up so that he can be a part of this. So I won't just... He's also, yeah, he's getting much more confident in standing and walking, aren't you, buddy? He gives me cuddles. Yes, so while I was removing stuff from the back of the car, I took out this black box. I didn't know what was in it. I just was like, this needs to go out of the way so I can put the thing in. Completely forgot about it. And as mum brain is, sometimes you do things and you black out and don't know that you've done them. That is a consequence of having an almost 11-month-old baby who is still yet to sleep through the night. So I get 30, 40 minutes down the road on the way home and I have this panic realization like I left that black box in the car park of Bunnings. guess we didn't want the giraffe anyway. And so I pull over on the side of the highway, pull open the boot, looking for it, where it could have been. I'm calling Tim saying, hey, I did a stupid thing. Whatever was in that black box, I don't know if it was like jumper cables, I don't know what it was, but it's a Bunnings. And so Tim's going, what do you mean? Can you turn around? I said it'd be an hour before I can like sort out what's happening. And so he's calling Bunnings and he's going, look, this exact location in the car park, go left, then left, then left again. It's about 5 banks up, which was a lot to explain over the phone, let me tell you, especially with my brain being what my brain is. Isn't that right? I love you. Anyway, they're searching for it. They can't find it. We assume someone's taken it. I'm on the phone to Tim being like, I'm an idiot. I can't believe I did that. What is it? We realise that it's a camp stove that Tim had put in the car in case we needed to cook on the go. And he's there. Is there Tally? And so the entire drive home, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've lost Tim's camp stove. Like, what is my brain? I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. Why have I done this? And then we get home. I run inside with the boy. Charlie. I run inside with the boy. Tim goes to start unpacking things. And I look through the window of the car and I see the black box underneath the debris of styrofoam and cardboard and plastic wrap from the Range Hood. So we found it, just not soon enough for me to not have an existential crisis. So all in all, it's all solved. We got a Range Hood, the hot water's fixed. We have the camp stove, but the old noggin needs some work. Doesn't it, Charlie? You want to say hello again? Say hello, little people. Anyway, I just thought I'd recap. That is a long story about how I'm an idiot. Oh, it's okay. It's not contagious. Anyway, it is about time to put the boy to bed. So I am going... He gonna pop up? He's dead. So I'm going to take the boy to sleep. As you can't eat the camera. And we'll see you tomorrow. Ah! Okay, goodbye.